Welcome to Winvoice Online tutorials. We're going to show you now how to set up users. Users are very effective in allowing you to run your business for the simple fact that you probably don't want everybody to have access to everything. So we'll start by going over here to Admin, Settings, Users. And under Users, in our demo account, you're going to notice that we have a whole lot of admins because anybody who gets logged in to view our demo account is set up as an admin so they can see the full extent of the software. So we'll start out by going to Create New User. And this new user, we're going to call it Video Test. And the password I'm just going to put in as demo. Oops. Email, you don't really need it. Security question, when you're setting up a user, what the security question does is you can put in, say, what is your pet's name? Sparky, Sparky. And basically what this allows them to do, if you have an email address set in there and they forget their password, they can click on Forgot Password. It will ask them that question. They'll type in the response and it will email them their password. This way, they don't have to constantly call you for help if they forget their password. Anyway, once you type this in, you have to click Create New User. And this takes us to our next screen, which is User Role. Now the user role, you'll notice that there's quite a few on here. We'll start with the first one, which is Accountant. The Accountant role has access to almost every report dealing with money. They do not have access to creating invoices or editing customers. Basically, you can set it up where your accountant can log in and print off the reports they need for monthly taxes, or if they want to do an assessment of how your business is going. The next one is Admin. Admins have access to everything. They're who runs your company. We don't recommend that you have more than 1 or 2 admin accounts because if you do, if they log in, they can change everything. Pricing, customer information, they can delete things, all sorts of things like that. Customer. The customer login allows you to set up a specific customer, a doctor or whatever, or an office, or somebody from their office, to log in and see their invoices and their statements. They cannot see anybody else's information. Also, the basic customer role allows them to send in pending invoices, which a pending invoice is something that you'll notice over here in the screen. It says no pending invoices. If your customers had sent you a pending invoice, it would be blinking there in red saying 1 or 2 or 15 pending invoices. And you click on that, and basically it gives the ability for them to type in specialized notes for cases that are on the way. The next one after customer is limited customer. It's identical to customer, except for it doesn't see pricing in any way. That means that if a doctor is set up as a customer and he wants his office people to see the work coming but not be able to see the pricing, that's what they'd be set up as. View only customer means they cannot send in pending invoices. View only limited customer means they don't see prices and they can't send in pending invoices. Pay only customers deal with if you have marathon processing set up for credit card processing, you'd be able to process through credit cards either on your end, or your customers could log in and process through their payments themselves. So if they owed you, say, $1,000, they'd log in, it'd say your statement balance is $1,000, they'd type in their credit card number and click pay. The manager login almost has everything that the admin does. They're allowed to close billing cycles, they can edit customers, shades, and stations. They, however, cannot change price lists. That is reserved only for the admin account. That way you can have somebody that you trust, but you don't want to give them access to setting up, changing prices. The lab login is very basic. They can log in and create invoices, reports, activities, activity report, and the reports on list on the menu over on the left hand side. Limited lab, just like lab, but it doesn't see pricing. And you'll notice over here on the lab status over on the right hand side, it gives the number of invoices for a section, and in parentheses it gives the price total. For the limited lab, that is not the case. It does not show that. Territory, if you have accounts assigned to territories such as sales people with individual territories, they can log in with this territory account and see accounts and edit customer accounts related to their territory. It helps your salespeople manage their accounts a little bit better. It also has limited reporting functions dealing with doctors from their territories. Lab recorder, basically there's a function over here under invoice called invoice record station. What lab recorder allows you to do is to log in and record stations. It has a few other basic functions, but that's its primary goal, is to be able to log in and do that. And then the last one is Office. Office has access to invoices and payments, so basically your doctors call in and want to make a payment. The people in the office can take the payment and run through credit cards. They do not see the credit card numbers if you have them on file, or they can update existing credit card information for an individual account. So for this, we're going to go ahead and select customer, just so you can see the next portion of this. When you select customer, you'll notice it gives you the ability to select any of your customers. And when you select any of your customers, we'll just select the first one and click Finish. You have created an account and it is ready to be used. And click Continue, and it will take you back to your list, and it will be the very, very bottom one where it says Video Test, Customer. It has the customer name and no email address because I didn't put one in there. But you'll notice as you look through here, there's another customer test there, and it tells you, if there's a customer assigned to it. Just like in some of our other fields, in our customer field, you have the quick name up here. If you're looking for a name of somebody, it will say Tom. We'll notice that, hey, look, there's a couple of Toms created already. Or in this case, video. Click video. Oh, I misspelled video, and that video, and you'll see our video test there. Also, if you're looking for a particular customer to see if they're assigned anything, you can type in like Gold, and we saw that Dr. Gold has been assigned a couple of times to different example accounts. Email accounts are very important. If you're looking for a particular email, like say, we'll type in Winvoice here because I happen to know there's a few in there. You'll see that there's a couple created with that email address in there. It makes it very easy to track down users and take care of them. Well, that concludes the user setup. Look forward to seeing you for our next video. And if you need any help, please give us a call.